This crowd is ready as we get set for the World Series. Game 1 is next. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Coming up, Game 1 of the World Series on MLB The Show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Chicago White Sox. John Shambi on the play-by-play with you. Chris Singleton providing the color. There may be no better atmosphere in all of baseball than Game 1 of the Fall Classic, Singy. Lots of excitement to get this thing started.
Yeah, and the players feel that just as much as the fans. You're down there with goosebumps, and these guys are just trying to stay in the moment. But I'll tell you, for the home team especially, it's so hard not to be emotional and hyped up with all the energy in this building right now.
And on the other side, of course, you're looking to swing home field advantage your way with an all-important opening win on the road. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Ready to go here in Game 1. And today's starting pitcher, Lucas Giolito.
Boog, 8 solid innings his last time out, picked up the win. See what he's got today. If he plays catch with his catcher the way he did, doesn't shake off, I think we'll see more of the same.
So just about set now. Here's Trey Turner. And a pitch. Line drive. And that's a base hit into left field. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first.
The pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Hitting is really easy for.
In the air out towards right center. Pollard settles under it and makes the catch. Runner tags from third to the plate. Save! And it's 1-0.
Well, it's a nice job right there. It's always great when you can get on the scoreboard first.
2-0. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back. Up against the wall and makes the catch. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We go to the bottom of the first. Now the starting pitcher in this one. It's Walker Buehler. Heading to the plate. On the ground to short. Not in time. He legs it out. That one ripped. And it's off the wall. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat, and I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are
on the ground right side. Muncy picks it up, but the game is tied as the run comes in. Betts is on the move. Makes a nice running catch. That is the inning. And a pitch. Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and that gives them a lead. It's 2-1. That was blasted.
absolutely no doubt off the bat.
1-2 here. That one hammered left field, way back there. And that one hops the wall. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back there. And that one's gone. Ready, Freeman bops one out of here. And they boost their lead. It's 4-1.
At this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
On the ground. He takes it on his own. Out number 3. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 2.
Just couldn't catch up on the low 90s fast.
On the ground to third. He dives, but he can't make the catch. Gathers and throws to first. And Turner is retired. Third out, and that ends the frame. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. And down on strikes. One gone here.
Really love the pitch sequence right there.
On the ground to first. He handles it himself. And that is the new pitcher for the White Sox, Kyle Crick. And he'll do his best to keep this close. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. Third. Got him looking. Now 2 out.
And away, but he wouldn't bite.
Chases that one out of the zone. That's the 3rd out.
Couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam.
On the ground to third. Tosses to first, and they take care of Robert for the out. Liner to second, and picked on the hop. Taylor whips it to first. The pitch. Out there to center. Bellinger gets under it. Puts the squeeze on it. And that is that. 1, 2, 3. Swing and a ball popped up. And it drops in. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
No, he didn't get much of that one.
And here it comes. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
When you go that deep into it at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top. And he's in full speed.
New pitcher on here, Aaron Bummer. It's his job to keep his team in the game. And a pitch. Center field, Garcia flying after this one. Makes the grab. Nice play after the long run. And there's one down. Goes to second. Safe there. Oh, that ball got him pretty good out there on the mound. On to first. And Turner is retired. Got him swinging. And that is that. Dodgers strand a couple, but they lead it 4-1. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. Right-hander kick steals. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That ends the frame. The White. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Kendall Graveman. And his job is to collect quick outs and keep his team within striking distance. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Anderson to first. Now one gone in the 9th. Next pitch is popped up. Moncada brings it in, and there's 2 down. Here's the 0-2. Bounce to the left side. In plenty of time to first, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order, due up. It's the Dodgers 4 and the White Sox 1. To the mound now, they turn to Blake Trinan. And he'll do his best to hang on to this lead as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
In the air, right field. Betts under this one. Drops into the glove. One away. Ripped on a line. Bellinger makes the grab. And they take care of Robert for the out. And there are 2 outs. The 1-2. Out towards right center field. Bellinger ranging back. They'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers take game 1 of the World Series on the road.
Winning never gets old, but it's also important to come out and play with some level of a fear of failure. That's what brings out the best, knowing that if I don't bring it today, we could lose. And nobody likes to lose, especially when you work this hard to play at this level. Nice win today.
So Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic effort.
From Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side of Chicago. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Chicago White Sox. Just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Lance Lynn. And he deals to the right side, and that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Turner runs. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
Well, in the postseason,
with 2 gone. That one to first. Abreu handles the chance. Takes it himself. Third out. Leave one. Now it's the White Sox turn. It's a scoreless ball game. You're dialed in.
I'm a little anxious.
And that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. The 0-1. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. And that's a base hit. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second. Money Grandal up to hit. Grounded to third. Could be 2. It's in and out of his glove. But plenty of time to recover. And that's the second out. To third. Turner to first. That takes care of Abreu. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's back. And out of here. A shot to left. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0. Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
So falling behind in the count and walking batters.
Got him looking. That's the third out. 1 left for L.A. They trail here 1-0. He deals. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one back. Gone. Luis Robert hits one out. That's his 50th career homer. And they add a run. It's 2-0. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that will end the inning. To Freddie Freeman. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. Freddie Freeman pops one out of here. And they close the gap. It's 2-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. The cutter up and in can be such a tough pitch for the hitters. You have to keep your hands above the baseball, and that's exactly what he did. He caught it out front and drove it out of here.
Oh, can't get out of the way of the fastball, and that's going to sting. Line drive. And out of here. So he leaves the yard to left, and they lead it. It's 3-2. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. Ground ball left side.
Over to Abreu. Taylor out on the play. And the inning is over. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. And the home team down a run. Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. Eloy Jimenez leaves the yard. And we are starting over. It's 3-3. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one's carrying. And it's gone. An absolute blast to left. And the White Sox jump out in front. It's 4-3. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way.
Here's Tim Anderson. In the air, left field. Rios on the move as he glides back. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now a 4-3 ball game. And a swing and a miss. And that is that. Lefty. Left field. Rios on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Taking over on the mound. Trying to protect this lead.
Have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And that one pulled down by Jimenez. And that will end the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Score holds at 4-3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Phil Bickford. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. In the bullpen, Brusdar Graterol preparing to come on if needed.
Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there's 2 down. Runner leads away at second. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, that right there could end up being a big walk in this game. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And ball 4, 2 aboard. Jose Ruiz into the game, and he'll do his best to hang on to this lead. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
Look out.
Got him! Huge strikeout there.
Unafraid to throw it right there. That's trusting
the pitch. Strike 3. Got him swinging. That ends the frame.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
New pitcher now, Brusdar Graterol. It's his job to keep his team in the game.
Number 48.
Comes. Center field. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. And it remains a 4-3 game. Liam Hendricks out of the bullpen. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. And the 0-2. Got him. 1 away.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts.
No, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated, and then this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe trying to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
So, Chris, here's a look at the final numbers from what turned out to be a really close ball game.
Yeah, this is one of those games that clearly could have gone either way, and that's kind of exactly what you expect out of postseason baseball. So competitive.
4-3 our final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Nothing better than pregame festivities for the World Series. Game 3 is coming up next. We welcome you to Los Angeles. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. A lot going on in this series as we get ready for Game 3, Singy.
Well, when a team starts a series on the road and comes away with a split in the first 2 games, they've essentially taken over home field advantage. So the last thing these guys want to do now is give it right back by dropping this one. And these fans know that just as much as the players.
And the atmosphere here is electric. And this figures to be about as intense as postseason baseball gets. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And pitching for the Dodgers, it's the rookie, Dustin May.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of...
Now a screamer into the outfield. And it drops in, but a good job to keep it in front. Now, and down on strikes he goes. Now 2 away. Got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it. Bottom of the first, getting the nod in this one, Michael Kopech.
Velocity. They're doing that right here.
Swing and a base hit.
On the pitch.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 1 left for LA. We played an inning. No score. The 0-2. Smash to the left side. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
A couple of hits in a row for him here.
That one the other way. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Runner tags from third. Throw home. He beats it. And it's 1-0.
More, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
To short, could be 2. Fired to second. On to first, double play. And that's the inning.
They don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable.
And a base hit knocks in a run.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up.
That first at bat was a strikeout. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush.
Well, he was right up on the...
Swing and a miss. And that is that.
He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Turner with a chance now. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Robert puts the squeeze on that one, and that will end the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. Still tied, 1-1. That one ripped. And it's out of here. That'll fire up the dugout, and they jump out front. It's 2-1.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Back-to-back singles, solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive.
To the plate. Oh, that plunked him. And that's now twice he's and the 1-0. Now a pop-up on the infield, and the infield fly is called. Hit on the ground might be 2. To second, that's 1. Got him. The double play cuts down the potential tying run. Betts is on the move. Nice grab on the run. And the inning is the other way. And he pulls up on it, and that's a hit.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel. And
now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Michael Kopech departs, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Ronaldo Lopez comes on now, and he'll work on holding this lead.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and we need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to get.
Right-hander kick steals. Got him swinging. Third out. 1 left for L.A. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Phil Bickford. And his job is to collect quick outs and keep his team within striking distance. In the air, out towards right center. Betts is on the move. Brings it in. And that is that. White Sox strand a couple, but they still lead it 2-1. At the plate. Breaking ball, and that got him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
It's a team, and it boosts the OBP move. Sometimes that trade-off is worth it, but sometimes it's not.
Jimenez under this one. Makes the grab, and that is that. So the Dodgers leave 1, and our score remains 2-1. On the mound now, Rusdar Grotterol. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Number 48, Rusdar.
Be patient and take your walk here.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat, and I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog, and these are the moments we appreciate.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out. This one in the air, center field. Base hit. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score, and they lead by 3. Alex Vesia gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Number 51, Alex Vesia.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. 1 run is in. 2 runs are in. And it'll be runners at second and third, only one away. So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter.
That one is absolutely belted. And off the base of the wall. The run comes in to score from second, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Well done. Drives in the run. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. Got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
Kimbrel, a runner on second to deal with. He'll do his best to keep him there.
Greg Kimbrel.
Righty delivers. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jose Ruiz. And he's got a nice lead to work with. And that one is lifted in the air. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Chris Taylor blasts one out. And they add a pair. It's 8-3.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Brings it in for the 3rd out. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's back there. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. A 2-run homer, and they tack on to their lead. It's 10-3. The 0-1. Up the middle. Toss to Muncy, and they take care of Jimenez for the out. That's to third, and it's through for a hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
That's back-to-back singles for him.
The pitcher now, Daniel Hudson. He comes in with his team trailing by a bunch, so he'll try to keep it where it is.
Daniel Hudson.
Lifted in the air, right center field. And that'll do it. And Liam Hendricks will take over on the mound. Hard-throwing Australian. And a healthy-sized lead for him to go to work with. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And it's off the wall. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's bad. And that one is off the wall. Runner scores from second as they get one back. And they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
swings and misses. 2 down.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Game threes are very critical when you have a series tied at 1-1 because you put yourself up. Anytime you go down, you're always chasing. When you're up in the series, you feel like you're in the driver's seat. Nice win today.
(10-4) is how it ends. Roger Dodger, ground beef control. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long. Live from Dodger Stadium, the World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Just about set, and on the hill, Tony Gonsolin. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, he's a guy that needs to establish himself, just settle in that first time through the order, be able to command your first pitch, maybe a secondary pitch, and not show.
Bounce to the right. Flips it behind his back. 1 out in the top of the first. 0-2 now. Robert tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Swing and a ball popped up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. The White Sox. Bottom of the first. And our starting pitcher here today, Dylan Cease. What do we have on him?
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of it.
This is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Freddie Freeman. High fly ball out into left center field. And that one pulled down by Jimenez. That kicks and deals. Got him. 2 down.
Boog, if you can set up a good 2-strike splitter with the fastball on the previous pitch, it's going to be so tough to recognize and adjust your swing to get a piece of it. Clearly had him reaching for it right there.
And down on strikes. That's out number 3. Hard hit left side. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Turner awaiting a 3-1. And that's ball 4.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Bellinger on the ground, could be 2. Anderson tossed to second, and that's 2.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Here comes a pitch. Got him looking, and there's 2 down. Swing and a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Taylor with a relay throw. Slides his hand in there. Safe. And it's 1-0.
Drove that ball nicely. Put a great swing on it. And it jumped off his bat.
Out towards left center. Turner settles under this one. Puts the squeeze on that one. And that'll end. The punch out there. 1 up, 1 down. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Back is against the wall. It's going to have to figure.
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. 1 left for LA. They still trail 1-0. Line drive, base hit.
Wasting no time.
At the belt and fires. Smoked on the ground a second. Over to first. 3rd out. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3 pitch. Back up the middle and a base hit. Kicks and fires. Swings and misses. One away.
Well, that split caught a lot of the zone. Definitely a hittable pitch, but
on the ground, right side, and that's a fair ball. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single. Tap softly to the right side. Off balance feed. There's one. Safe at first. They won't get them both, and the runner comes in from third.
I promise you, they're guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
And the pitch. Robert on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning.
Well, trying to get in the scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher. To the conviction in the call.
Got him looking. Two gone.
Well, definitely on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
The right-hander gives up the two-out walk.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over.
Here comes the pitch. In the air to left, down the line. Bounces over the wall in foul ground. It's an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
And here it comes. Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it. We're back, and they make a change to start the sixth. The new pitcher, Phil Bickford. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One away. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Bellinger sizes this one up. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And that's a two-out double. Man on second, two down. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Third out, and that ends the frame. 2-3-4 due up in the home half of the sixth. It's the White Sox 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Rip towards third, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second.
Well, patience and discipline. It's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Dylan Cease done for the night. Two-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Kendall Graveman taking over on the mound. A runner on second to deal with. He'll do his best to keep him there. Right-handed reliever. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Freddie Freeman pops one out of here. And we are starting over. It's 2-2.
With this guy's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
To third. And that one finds its way through. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. The throw to second, and he's safe.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, he took his chance at getting in the chase right there.
Pitcher now, Aaron Bummer. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
Now pitching for Chicago, number 39, Aaron Bummer.
To first, maybe a 2-ball. Over to Anderson, and he'll be safe at first.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just
on the ground to third. Dive, and he's got it. There's one. On to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
a quick move to his left, fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
The pitch. In the air, center field. Robert moving under this one. He's got it. And that is out number 3. Pitcher for the Dodgers, Brusdar Graterol, trying to protect this lead. Line drive and a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Of a double play here.
And he walked him.
Now a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really.
On the ground to first. Could be 2. Over to Turner for 1. Double play as they get out of another jam. And the inning ends. 1-1. Oh, and that deflects off his glove. Sends it over to Sheets. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Dodgers down in order. And it remains a 3-2 ball game. So they turn to Craig Kimbrell, and he'll do his best to hang on to this lead.
Number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
The pitch. On the ground right side. A dive. Nice stop. And very nicely done for the out. The tying run at the plate. That's hard hit in the line. Can't get their base hit. Line drive, knocks it down.
Just a huge at bat right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
And the righty deals. Line, and that's a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, and the tying run forced to hold on at third with one away.
That's 3 singles in a row. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't.
One away. Jose Abreu steps to the plate for the White Sox. Now this one gets through. In from third is the tying run. Back even, it's 3-3.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Alex Vesia will take over here. The bases are loaded, so no time to settle into this one. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Taylor over to second. A one-pitch double play. Amen. The pitch. Smash to the left side. This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
He smashed that ball the other way and kept it fair down the third baseline. Did an excellent job of just throwing the barrel at the ball, even though he was a little late on it. Had a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
Got him looking. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Really good battle right there. And that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards.
New pitcher for the White Sox, Joe Kelly. He'll try to strand the runner at second.
17, Joe Kelly.
Strike 3, got him swinging. 2 out.
Big strikeout there as he works to strand that go-ahead run at second base, but job's not done yet. Got to get that last out before you can exhale and get back into the dugout. It's kind of tough to do with this home crowd applying so much pressure.
Oh, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be.
Oh, now a great stop. Throw to first, and that's a great play for the out. Garcia. That one lifted to left. Rios sizing this one up. Can't get there. Base hit. In with the double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Up next for
And that one in the air center field. Squeezes it, and that is the inning. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, 9, 2 up in inning number 9. All tied up at 3 apiece. Kicks and deals. Lined into right. That'll drop in as he plays it on a high.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
And here it comes. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in.
And Hendricks out of the bullpen. This guy can bring it velocity-wise. Righty delivers. Quick feed to second for 1. A sensational double play.
Well, the reliever comes in, takes care of that inherited runner, gets that ground ball double play, and now he can work on one more guy to get back in the dugout.
That's to third. Moncada tossed to first, and that is that. So the Dodgers leave 1, still tied 3-3. The Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Daniel Hudson. Waits on the ground. Turner to first, and that is a big first out. And the right-hander deals. Got him. That's the second out.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big.
The pitch. Uh-oh, that got him. And the potential winning run is aboard. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it. Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Fly ball down the line. Rios puts the squeeze on that one, and that's the third. The pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And Betts is set down.
One, you get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
And it gets by him.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Not a bad pitch by any means. Down and away, right on the corner of the zone. Just a better swing, Boog. Stayed through it and hit it hard the other way.
Here
Chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
got him. And now 2 gone.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Here's the catcher, Will Smith. A strikeout and a walk. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Out of here. Ball game. He'll touch them all. And the Dodgers walk it off in game 4.
A walk-off win in the World Series? You got to be kidding me. These guys are not going to be able to sleep tonight. What an exciting ball game, and what a way to finish. A legendary moment in World Series history.
A 5-3 final score in this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.